fucking another video. Warframe disruption. Yes, that's the video. Okay, what is this? It's a Sporelacer build for disruption level cap. Sporelacer is not the best weapon. I don't even really recommend it, to be honest. I just gotta make sure I sell it. That this isn't very good. If you want to use like a weird weapon, this isn't like a bad weapon, but it's not like great. I use Tremor Splat on obviously for a primary, just max crit, all that. I do have a Riven. The Rivens are pretty cheap for these. So yeah, this is my Riven. This is the build, just pure viral. Yeah. This is more of a flex slot. These two are kind of flushed. This is of straight up damage. This is not a slash proc. Even though it kind of looks like it's built like that. The reason why I built it with the slash procs is because I'm lazy, and the slash procs are just for trash fodder and Eximus. That's the only reason why I have 100 munitions. This still helps because the obviously demos are the grenadier obviously, so it does help. But this is literally just for trash fodder. This does like no DPS for the demos, and the damage you get from it is not noticeable. But yeah, if you don't want to use this and you want to armor strip every enemy and you want it to be insane and fucked in the head, you could put on more fire rate or whatever. Shit. I'm sorry about that. I had to yawn. Yeah, it is a little expensive. Obviously, galvanized ribbon, all the prime mods, but like, yeah, if you can't make it, in fucking, I don't know, go use like, you know how many weapons are in the game? Fucking go use something better. If you want to use these kinds of weapons, you got to use good stuff because they're not as good as other weapons. But yeah, that's the build. I only have a rank 1 shotgun vendetta. And before you say where's the base damage, wait till you see this fucking bam right there. That's all the base damage we get. Surprisingly, it worked. Honestly, I thought it would struggle a little bit more. Completely fine. The only base damage I needed was Arcane Rise, and then this is just for obviously on direct hit and everything. It helps with killing enemies. And yeah, so I don't know why this is. I thought why did I talk about it? Oh, this is the main weapon. Yeah, okay, that's really what it's about. Low key build is low key. Yeah, I don't know what you expect. Yeah. This is because I had polarity issues. I use Energize and Rise. These two for the shield back. Energy max. Obviously, this is for Noxes and Violence. So basically, the reason why I have this is in case Violence ever turns off your abilities and you get fucked over. What you could do is you could roll out of his zone, safeguard switch another enemy, and that it should give you enough time to go back and kill Violence, hopefully. And the reason why I have Safeguard Switch on is mainly not just for the Noxes. Because Noxes at higher levels will one-shot you no matter what, like an infested toxin guy. It is bullshit. It's very annoying, but it's the game, so you gotta deal with it. So this is why I have this on. You're not gonna use this that much, but that's what it's for. This is why I actually prefer Loki over Ash, especially with the armor strip changes with the Nairu. You don't need Ash. I don't feel like is that good. Loki gives you a lot more. If you're not as good at the game, Loki is. I would prefer Loki over Ash because Loki just easier. Like he just has so much, more survivability with this. He has a longer invis, better energy economy. Sorry, and yeah, that's why I like him over Ash. But yeah, this is the build. If you don't have Prime Continuity, you can use Archon Continuity. Kind of need that. This is just for a little bit of extra strength. Because I didn't want to put anything else on. I didn't want to lower the duration. And obviously, my bad for the yawning. I'm tired. I just woke up. Prime Sure Footed. If you don't have Prime Sure Footed, I don't know what you're going to do about that. There is a few ways to get around Prime Sure Footed. Poise on Nairu works. And the Worm Sentinel also works, which we are using. But yeah. Going over the primer does not matter. Obviously, whatever primer you use, whatever your primer of choice is, use it. I use the Hysterix for this build because I just wanted to use it. I don't know. I do have a ribbon for this too. This is the ribbon. This is the build. Nothing too insane. Yeah. I use the Ice Quill when I'm priming with the Hysterix because if you don't know, the big reason why I'm using the Hysterix is because the guaranteed the guaranteed cold procs. If you don't know, cold procs can slow Demolas down to 90%, and they don't have a reduction. What I mean by that is if you use crowd control abilities on a Demolist, they get reduced over time. So each time you use it, the duration of that crowd control ability will get cut in half. but if you use cold procs, that doesn't happen. The 90% slow is always effective. So yeah, that's why I use cold procs. Very useful. Praetos because I don't like melee weapons and I just want the boost to the mobility. Yeah. Unairu, obviously poise if you don't have prime sure footed, that is very useful. And just that. That's all you need. Caustic Strike. That's how you're going to be fucking up Demolish. You have to armor strip them. Yeah. The only time you're really going to be needing to use your armor strip is on Demolish and Acolytes. I do use the Sporelacer to kill Acolytes. It does a great job at that. Fuck. I feel like ass today. I should probably re-record this, but you know what? I don't really care. Going over Helmuth, I did use Zada's Whisper if you didn't already see. I didn't mention it. You get this from Zaku. Really good ability. This weapon interacts weirdly with the Sporelacer, which is why you would use a Sporelacer in the first place. If you don't know, when you use the Sporelacer or this weapon, when you get a Zada bubble, if you shoot slightly above the head, the projectiles kind of... Here, let me just show it. Just so I can... Hopefully they don't die. Swap my fucking chair creaks. Okay. I'm gonna buy a new gaming chair. I'm lying. I don't have money for a new gaming chair. Gotta fucking bug it out, I guess.
You are a true hunter. Where would this
this is such a... My videos are always so scuffed. But yeah. I'm gonna show... Because if I explain the interaction, it's gonna look weird. I'll just show how it works. Just to make it a little easier. And then obviously at the end of this, I'm going to edit in the some demolish kills with some background music probably. I was listening to copyrighted stuff when I was doing it. So you're going to go, and then you're going to shoot above the head like that. Right. And you see that little effect at the end, that's what does a ton of damage. Obviously the enemy will be armor stripped, so they're going to die way faster. And trust me, this does work at level cap when you have all your stuff. You can see with the armor strip, it does way more damage because it's a pure viral build. Obviously, it's not going to do as great against the armor, which is why I run higher munitions because I'm lazy and I don't want to armor strip every enemy. If you armor strip every enemy and you're not using like an ability to do it, and you have to swap operator every single time, it just feels really taxing. I did that for when I first cap runs. I did do that, and like I kind of regret it because it was just like. It just like I don't want to do that every time I want to kill an enemy. Like it's just fucking annoying. So I prefer this. Fuck, why am I so tired? So yeah, that is the build. Worm Prime, really quickly, standard worm build for me at least. I use this, crit damage, fire rate, cooldown, negate first, guardian second, shield charge a third, animal instinct for the radar, regen obviously because it's regen, and yeah. Volcax, Vigilante set, plus crit delay for their crit chance, so you can make Tenacious Bond work. Yeah, that is pretty much everything. Let's see if I can get a better example of it's gonna do something like that. Obviously, the more shots you put in, the crazier the effect will look. And it does work pretty good, trust me. I went to level cap with it. In the actual gameplay, you'll see it. It looks a lot better. I think I died like maybe once or twice. Once was because of the Noxes, because I just fell asleep. You know, that just kind of happens. The other time I was just being a shitter. But so yeah. That is the video. I'm gonna roll some of the Demolish level cap kills, and yeah. What else do I want to say? I need to make this video longer because obviously we can't have short videos around here. No. Alright. Here's the gameplay. Mwah. Bye. Because I forgot to mention a few things in the fucking video. I'm doing this now. You're gonna watch Cookie Clicker while I do this because why not? I don't know what else to put. And I'm lazy. Okay, so I run 2 cast speed shards, 2 health regen shards, and then 1 strength shard for my shards. And for the actual gameplay, one thing I forgot to mention. The ammo is the weapon is very ammo inefficient sometimes, and once you get to the higher level, sometimes you might run out of ammo. Bring ammo pads. I use like 1 or 2, and energy pads obviously for the energy drain if you get fucked up to replenish energy. And yeah, that's what I needed to say. That's yeah. Okay, now gameplay will actually start. Bye.